Rush Eye Associates, your vision correction specialists. Expert care with exceptional.
Here we go. The 100 Club of the Texas Panhandle is bringing back a nationally known speaker, podcast host, and author to speak with local first responders. More on that ahead. Also, the WT men and women basketball teams were on the road. Max has scores later in sports.
And we're talking about another warm day headed this way, but also a couple of cold fronts. We're looking at that coming up.
Live from your local news leader, KAMR Local 4 News at 10 starts now.
The Armstrong County Sheriff's Office is requesting the public's assistance in locating Ramon Alaha the third. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Jack Kessler. That's our top story tonight. According to the Sheriff's Office, a vehicle belonging to Ramon, a black 2020 Volkswagen Jetta, was first noticed by a deputy parked in a small overlook area off of a dirt path near the north rim of the canyon on January 22nd. Ramon was not in the vehicle, and it was last look, it was no indication of foul play or distress, and due to no interaction with Ramon or any other possible driver, the vehicle was towed days later. Ramon is from the Houston-Brownsville, Texas area, and the family is unsure why he would have driven to Armstrong County. Sheriff's Office also clarified a few points, such as no one has made a point to the report to the Sheriff's Office of seeing Ramon or any other individual with this vehicle, seeing anyone walking along Highway 207, or seeing anyone in distress in the area, adding that there have been no emergency or non-emergency calls from this area during this time, and there is good cell phone coverage. They say that they are currently working with other agencies to attempt to gather more useful information through law enforcement avenues, and a search of the area directly around and below this small lookout point has been conducted both on foot and by drones. Due to having no communication and no understanding of how his vehicle ended up in Armstrong County, they said that they are asking for anyone with information as to the whereabouts of Ramon to call Sheriff Melissa Anderson, as they would like to confirm his safety.
The news on KAMR Local 4 is brought to you by these Townsquare Media stations.
From your local news leader, your home for the 2026 Olympic Winter Games and Super Bowl 60. You're watching Jack Kessler, meteorologist Allan Gwyn, and sports with Max Preston. KAMR Local 4 News at 10 continues.
The new permanent exhibit is now open, honoring one of the World War II's most tragic naval stories and a Panhandle survivor who lived to tell the tale. KAMR Local 4's Blas Garreau has more on how the Texas Panhandle War Memorial Center is preserving the legacy of the USS Minneapolis. That story as we honor our hometown heroes.
A newly unrevealed exhibit now honors the sailors of the USS Indianapolis, including Memphis native Cletus Lebo, one of the ship's survivors.
Now, KAMR Local 4 meteorologist Allan Gwyn from your local weather leader.
Well, greetings, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We've had a couple of sprinkles trying to move across the area for this evening, but the better shower activity is actually staying a little bit further off towards the south. We got a little piece of energy that's coming up and kind of drifting east across the area with the better rains, since it's so far to the south, staying off towards the south. So we'll kind of look at what's going on right now.
Sports with Max Preston.
Today, both the West Texas A&M men and women's basketball teams were on the road facing Oklahoma Christian after both teams defeated Cameron on Thursday. Here's a look at the scores. The Lady Buffs earned an 82-67 win over the Eagles and improved to 21-2. As for the men's team, they win a close matchup against OCU, 91-87. Both teams end up with a two-game sweep on the road. Both squads will be back home on Tuesday to host Eastern New Mexico.
The news on KAMR Local 4 is sponsored by Kelley Roofing. Call 806-463-7910 for a free estimate today.
Well, looks like we're going to deal with a few high clouds for the overnight hours, but those will start to clear out from northwest to southeast as we drop down into the 40s for tomorrow morning. You know, we're supposed to be around 25 degrees for our average low. We're looking at 43 degrees for a low for a cool start to your Sunday morning. And how about Sunday afternoon? Even though we'll have a north wind, it'll drop off to about 5 to 15 for most of the day. We'll look for highs in the upper 60s, but mostly low to mid 70s and a lot of sunshine. So your Sunday is actually going to be very nice once we get to the afternoon hours. And then Monday, it's even warmer, 76 degrees, but we will have a stronger southwest wind at about 15 to 25, gusting up around 30. So we're going to have to watch out for that fire danger. It's going to be pretty high on Monday. Then another cool down. We are looking at about 60 degrees for that high temperature before we warm right back to the 70s on Wednesday.
All right, we appreciate it, Alan. You can get all this and more on myhighplace.com and our news and weather app. So tomorrow's going to be a nice day to go outside, maybe cook some hamburgers and hot dogs and watch the game.
Or, yeah, that'd be a... watch the game outside. That's what you do. Take the TV outside.
Well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.